Welcome back, everybody. So today's video will be discussing about inheritance. There are going to be, I think, 3 to 4 parts of this topic of inheritance. So what inheritance is? Uh, First, let us take a look at example. Then I'll tell you what inheritance is. So what I have done here is I have already created a class reservoir which takes the average porosity, average permeability, and the location of the reservoir, and these are the instance variables I have described. And there are two methods, that is describe method, which gives me porosity in such a way, porosity and permeability, and also describe another method, that is situated. This tells me the location, that is the reservoir is located in dash at that specific condition, specific location. So if I create a object, let's say my, again I'll use the same, res underscore a is my reservoir, is my object of class reservoir. So what it takes is average porosity, let's say 0.24, permeability, let's say 85 millidarcy this time, and my location is Rajasthan. Great. Now if I go for my methods, reservoir a dot describe method, it will give me, sorry, I hadn't input 0. Now if I do this, you see the porosity is 0.24 and permeability is 85, and I will add a millidarcy here. Okay, now if I want to see res underscore a dot my situated method, and if I do this, it will tell me the location. So that's, this reservoir is located in Rajasthan. Okay, spelling of located is wrong. Great, this works fine. No what we say, no confusion in this code. Now let's say I have to create another class. Of class, my name is tight reservoir. Okay, tight reservoir is my class name, and it takes all the same parameters of above, that is average per. I'll just copy all of them. So everything is same. I'll just add a new thing, let's say stimulation, kind of stimulation we are performing there. So I'll have to create the same instance variables again, that is self dot. I'll just copy them all, because all these three are the same, right? There is no difference, there is no variation in these. So I'll simply just copy all of them, but this stimul is my new attribute, right? So I'll have to create a new instance variable for this one. So my new variable will be stimulation spelling correct, yes, and it will represent my stimul. Great. And I also want that my all these functions, all these methods are also same. Great. Now everything is same. I've just added this this attribute stimul, and this is my new instance variable in this class. Now if I execute this code, means my class has been built. My class this time is tight reservoir, and if I do this object, create this object for this class, so this will be tight reservoir. My porosity will be 0.10, permeability will be, let's say, 10, and location is this time Andhra Pradesh, and let's say my location, because this variable is also there, right? So I'll have to add the stimulation job. So I'll simply write here hydraulic fracturing. Right, now if I want to see res underscore b dot, if I say describe, if I run this, it works fine, it works great. If I want to check the situation, I'll simply use situated method, and it will also give me the fine results that this reservoir is located in Andhra Pradesh. Great, but see, we have created this whole new class just for this additional attribute. right? So we had written the whole this long code, means basically we have just copied all the code again, but just to add this thing, right? Just to add this line and this variable stimul. So it is consuming more and more time and more memory location. So what we can do is we can simply make use of concept of inheritance. So what inheritance is, what we'll do is that with the help of inheritance, while making the typed reservoir class, I'll do this up first. While making this typed reservoir class which we have made, we'll just write the extra attributes in this class, and all other attributes that are in the reservoir class will be as it is, as same as of the before. So this reservoir will become our parent class, or also known as a base class, and our typed reservoir class will become its child class, or also known as a derived class, means it is derived from our parent class, right? So in the next video I'll tell you how can we write the code for inheritance. There are two methods. I'll tell you both of the methods in the next video. So I'll see you guys there. Thank you for joining this video. Thank you.